I have a very unique opportunity right now, but before we even talk about that, I want to talk about iLLibOi. We haven't talked about iLLibOi in so long on this channel, and there has been a lot that has happened in the realm of iLLibOi, so I want to give you a brief synopsis on what's been going on with this specific artist, and then we'll get to the surprise. We're going to get there, just give me a few minutes. iLLibOi is a experimental punk hop artist. iLLibOi started on the scene in 2021, and for the past 5 years, he's really been experimenting with his sound. And he also lives in my basement, but we'll talk about that later. BLINTER is iLLibOi's 12th album. Yes, there's been 12 of them. BLINTER is a 2-part series, and it started late last year with an EP. But this year, on March 13th, he released BLINTER DELUXE, which is the full album version of BLINTER. And what's really cool about that is that I got the physical CD early. I helped iLLibOi with some of the production. I wasn't credited or anything because I don't want credit. I just want to help out really cool artists. And this was a cool way for me to help this artist, right? Ghost producer, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, for the past 2 months, iLLibOi has been most active on Instagram with these videos that are very weird. It is essentially Nightmare Puppeteer in 2026. And I don't know anybody else who's doing this in 2026. And so this specific creative style with the marketing is genuinely pretty unique. I don't see anybody else doing this on Instagram. It's very clear that this person is trying to be unique in the space as a creative artist by using Nightmare Puppeteer to create these animations that fit the sound that he's going for. Like I said, it's very experimental punk hop. So he's very much in the underground experimental scene, which, speaking of the experimental scene, he has worked with Purple a lot, to the point where VHP and VHP Deluxe, standing for Victorious High Priest, was a project made by iLLibOi and produced by Purple. Another great underground duo, quite honestly. Very underappreciated. Fun fact, VHP has a song that samples 147 different songs, and I think is about to win a world record because of it, which is really cool. But since April 1st, he's been inactive, and that's mostly because he's been waiting on the physical release of BLINTER. The physical release of BLINTER is an interesting conversation because he told me that he used Elastic Stage, and I kept getting ads for this. A lot of people get ads for this on Instagram. And I was like, that's interesting. So he was telling me that he used this, right? He ordered it 2 months ago, right? This is the test print of the CD. This is the first limited edition of this CD. In my hands is a physical release of BLINTER DELUXE on CD. I almost said DVD, I wish, but yeah, CD. So no, this isn't just some unboxing video. This is the first edition of the test print of BLINTER DELUXE, which is a huge deal for this independent artist because this is the... Hi, dog. Okay. My dog's just scratching. This is a big deal because this is literally the first independent iLLibOi CD ever made, because this was done independently without a label. And that's kind of the issue with what we're going to get into right now with Elastic Stage. Now you're on the stage, Elastic Stage. Okay, so Elastic Stage, I think, is based in the UK, right? And I can tell because not only emails, but this is Royal Mail. So let's read you what this says here, okay? Our sincere apologies. We're very sorry that this enclosed item has reached you in this condition. What condition exactly? Well, we'll get there, trust me. If the contents are damaged or anything is missing, you may be able to claim for your loss. Please keep all packaging contents and go to royalmail.com/claims to see if you're eligible to claim. Alternatively, please contact customer service at number. Please accept our apologies for any inconvenience or upset this incident might have caused. 2 freaking months for the first test print of a CD because it's international freaking shipping, right? So we're going to open this and we're going to see the legit damage that has been caused. I have not opened this yet, right? Okay. Oh, okay. 2nd of April, right here, found open or damaged and officially secured. 2nd of April, 2026. It is literally the 27th of April of this year. How do I show this without showing the address? Is my address on here? I don't think it is. Elastic Stage's address is on here. I don't see my address, so I think I can show this. Elastic Stage address. Yeah, they're from the UK. Okay. A CD for $15, and a 2-month freaking wait for this. Internationally tracked. Okay. This is the freaking package. Damage. This is Elastic Stage and Royal Mail, whatever. This is internet. I've legit never had this problem before. Okay? I've never had this problem before with a package. So, we're going to open this, and we're going to see if the internal of it is damaged or not. I hope not. Right? By the way, this is not sponsored. I'm just doing this for a friend because he lives in my basement. Okay. So we got this package open here, right? Boom. Oh no. Boom. BLINTER Deluxe on freaking CD. Isn't that cool? So this does not look damaged, which is good. Made in the UK, right? This is independent though. Okay. iLLibOi, you can see on the corner. Can you see on the corner? I don't think you can see, but it says iLLibOi, and then it says BLINTER Deluxe. Open this. I'm actually really excited for this. I love this album, let me tell you. So the fun fact about this album is that it was made in 6 months, and the whole point is a person who is dealing with seasonal affective disorder in the middle of winter is kind of going through these mental trials for the past 6 months. And then came BLINTER. That's the result of BLINTER, right? So if you have seasonal affective disorder, if you have a rough time in the winter, this album is for you and for everybody that suffers in that way. Okay, we're gonna open it, right? So we got BLINTER Deluxe and the EP version. So this also comes with a booklet, right? So I'm interested to see how that's going to work. So on this end, we have the CD. Oh, the CD. This is awful. Okay. Yo, the freaking iLLibOi's first CD. Why is it changing like that? 2026 iLLibOi. It has a few of the tracks listed at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. A few of the tracks are on the bottom. Looks pretty pristine, which is nice. I don't know if it was Elastic Stage's issue with the shipping or Royal Mail was the issue. But we also have the lyric booklet. None of the lyrics are publicly available. They are only available with this CD. And that was very intentional. So we have this here, right? You have the official track list, right? And then you have all the lyrics for Embrace, Melt, Neurovirus, Nights of Truth, Snow Day, I Think I Feel Miserable, Minimize, Sleep Mode Enabled, Leave Them All Behind, No. Call Me Vincent Van Gogh, because it's the Victorian 1800s again. Yeah, that's relatable. You and I, and then The Empath. And then the bonus tracks, because yes, on the CD, there are bonus tracks. I'm excited for that. The bonus track, 2 of them. There's two bonus tracks, right? So one of them is Growing. That's the bonus track. And then the other one is Hotels. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So if you want lyrics, you have to get the CD, which is an interesting way to do that. I can't wait to look through here, right? But to give you an example, let's just do the first page. It's like a typewriter font, which is pretty cool. But yeah, no, shout out to iLLibOi for letting me do this really cool thing for him. So check out iLLibOi in the description. Check out BLINTER Deluxe. Check out the CD if you would like to purchase it. And yeah, just wait 2 months. The CD is not damaged. The case and the booklet are not damaged. So that was good. I'm glad that it was not damaged. So yeah, if you want to order it, don't expect it for 2 months. But yeah, no, the test print is solid. This is done. This now means that iLLibOi can finally release a physical CD to anybody who wants it, to anybody who loves physical media like myself, right? So thank you for tuning in. This was a very special video because I love to help out independent artists, and this is a really cool opportunity that I got to show the very first test printing of BLINTER DELUXE on CD. This is a limited edition run, right? It's probably not going to be around forever. So if you want it, you better get it ASAP, right? Because who knows if Elastic Stage is going to be around forever. Who knows? But if you want it, now is the best time to get it. Subscribe if you love independent art.